All right, good morning, everyone. This is going to be our second to last video on our stay here at Super Clubs Breezes right here in Nassau. Um, we want to give God thanks for the wonderful things He has been doing for and with us here. But that praise video is going to be the very last one. This video focuses on a review of the cuisine that we have been enjoying. I am the taster. In other words, I am the one who just eat the food. But the person who has the knowledge on what the food is all about and stuff like that, that's the lady of my life, Anne Marie. So I just wanted you to catch that backdrop right there so that when we come down for our meal, so we will sit right there and in the backdrop we will have that dolphin and waterfall back with the pool. It's a very beautiful setting. And listen to me, man. Whoever you are, wherever you are, and from whatever background you may be coming, when you come to Nassau, notice I didn't say if you come to Nassau. When you come to Nassau for your vacation or your honeymoon or just for the holiday, don't sit on the inside. Sit right out here on the front here, on the outside here. It's an ambience to die for. However, let's go over to Anne Marie so that we can talk about the food. We have been here for 14 days. Today would make 50, but we are not counting today. We have been here for 14 days. So we have had the opportunity to taste a variety of dishes. Mark you, some of the dishes we can't eat. But for those dishes that we were able to partake of, I'm going to turn you over now to Anne Marie. Hi, honey.
Hey, good morning, folks. You're welcome now. I'm just glad for knowing I'm a visit today. Oh, I am sorry. I forget. The viewership might not be Jamaicans only. I just said, I am so happy to be alive today. You know why? Boy, I can tell you about them food. I can tell you about the food that we've been eating. Now, this little spot here has become our little haven when we come to eat. Could you just show the full stand, please? We have chosen this little spot because it gives you a little bit of the horizon plus the pool plus the bar, so you're able to see and take in quite a bit. Plus, my little bird friends, when they come, they tend to swarm one end of the space, so we have chosen the safer end where they rarely come because not many persons come this far down to eat. But because of outdoor dining that the hotel has had to do since the government restricted indoor dining, this is where most of the guests come to have their meals. But I want to take you indoors. Now, my husband spoke about the ambience. Let me tell you something. You see, in the night, when it's dark, and all of out here stuff is lit, it is so romantic. You would really, really, really want to be sitting at our table. But sorry, 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. So we're going to take you inside now to where we have enjoyed some of our very sumptuous meals. Now the first meal that we had when we came here, my husband that is, he had ackee and saltfish. He didn't realize that on the menu it said ackee and codfish with fried dumplings, right? Now, listen to this. This morning, he said to me, the first meal I had when I came here was ackee and codfish. And now I am having the same thing today. So I said to him, that's wonderful. But I want to take you inside the dining room so you can see the ambience and everything, and then we'll tell you about the food from inside.
Lead the way.
Now this portion of the dining room was not really used. This was where all the extra tables and chairs were placed, in case there was an overflow or something, I guess, because they are actually positioned apart, so you see them. All right, but as you come up these stairs, and you come over to this side, you will see where we spend some of our dining time outside, except for outside. So this is where we had some of our meals. Now I just want my husband to come down onto the table to show you how it works.
One minute, let me give her.
Yes, I'm sorry.
So that the viewers can get a feel of what inside here looks like. It's beautiful, believe me, and especially in the nights when it is all lit. It's wonderful. A bit coldish for guys like us, but
Tropical people. All right here on each table, there's a menu guide there with a barcode that you're allowed to scan, and then you can order your meals. If what is being served is not what is on the menu, then you're usually given a menu sheet so you can choose what it is that you want to eat. Now, what are my favorite foods for breakfast? The assorted food plate, excellent. Come this way. The assorted food plate was one of the best. Every morning you had fresh fruits served to you, and then, you know, my friend Gretel, she would ensure that we have peppermint tea in the morning. Now, she served us with a degree of class that was par excellence. You see, I have to go French on you just now because I tell you, the girl is good. So she takes the teapots and everything out, and she lays them out nicely, and then she ensures that we have just what we need to enjoy the breakfast. So usually we would have, my husband has toast every morning. He has become a toasty. And did the toast taste good, honey?
it's not every morning. The first couple of days I didn't eat any toast.
What did you have?
We were experimenting, man.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Remember we were experimenting?
Yes, we experimented one morning,
Until
and it seemed like something went into the food that we should not have had, and our stomachs and tummy paid for it. But after that, we learned our lesson, so we knew to stay safe now. Stick with the foods that you know, and stick with the foods that are healthy and safe. So, like away from the fried foods and so on, because we know what that does for us. But the other persons who have it, oh, they enjoy it. But let me tell you about what we ate. That chocolate French toast was off the chain.
That's correct. That is correct.
French toast. I mean, I'm not supposed to eat bread, but I tried it a couple mornings, and it was wonderful. All right, so that was that. What else did I eat? The breakfast potatoes. That became a staple for me every morning because I love Irish. So I'd have that little serving of breakfast potatoes, and my husband now would have
No. Before you go to my husband now,
yes.
you need to talk about the scrambled egg.
Don't go there. Don't spoil my thing. Thank you. Folks, I must tell you, I have discovered that you have something that is called a virgin omelette. It took coming to Nassau for us to create that, a virgin omelette. What is a virgin omelette?
We created it or it was here?
No.
On the menu.
Based on the menu, it seems like they add, it's referred to as an omelette, an assortment. That's correct. That's what's on the menu card. So it speaks about an assortment of omelets. So it seems like they would add pieces of probably bacon and so on into that. So when we asked the waiters, they told us that other things are added to it. We're not sure what the other things are, but we saw something there that we liked. What was that? Spinach. Yes. There was spinach, the Popeye good food. Remember me tell you the good of spinach? And that was what we asked for in our omelette every morning. So the virgin omelette was just the omelette well done, and inside the filling was the spinach. And I want to tell you, when you eat that, you lick off your finger and enjoy that, especially when you added my little secret recipe to it. I can't tell them. I can't tell
Sure.
them what it was. It's lemon pepper. Lemon pepper, you know. Oh, you know the black pepper with lemon rind in it. I'll just give you that one from my kitchen to your kitchen.
But
And it is sprinkled onto it, and it gives it a lovely flavor that makes it pop.
what we need to explain also is that if you are diabetic or you suffer from
Oh yes. If you have any pre-existing conditions, like if you're hypertensive or so, they do not add salt to the food. You add your own salt.
and I thought that was a
and
good
your
thing.
own
Yes.
pepper. I
So you're
thought
able
that
to
that was
gauge,
good.
yes, you're able to gauge how much
Right,
salt you
so-
wanted, if you
so,
wanted any.
You know, that's the only thing. The juices now, they were very flavorful. But because something is wrong with my taste bud and I'm not allowed to have sugar, I would have to add water to my juice until it is almost flavorless. So you're just drinking liquid basically. But the other persons around us enjoyed theirs. They had several servings, so it must have been good. If you're having several servings, it must mean that it is satisfying and good. All right? Now for lunch, we would normally go
You don't
to
talk
the-
about me yet,
Oh, I am
about what
sorry.
I'm eating.
All right.
Is
can
this
you
all
talk-
about you and your food you're eating?
I am sorry.
Sorry guys, I'm sorry.
Sorry. That is what happens in our house typically. So I let the man of the yard talk about what he ate.
Ackee and sal fish was my favorite dish. Unfortunately, it wasn't served every day. So, sorry. So I had my ackee and salt codfish. I had my ackee and codfish
I was waiting on
with
that.
fried dumplings. And if you wanted plantain, you could get plantain. One other thing I loved with this staff here is that there is a certain level of flexibility.
Yes. Even
So,
with the menu.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
So if the menu sheet gives you something, let's say a list of things for a particular dish, and you did not want item
waiting
A or
to talk
item
about
B,
that.
quiet, item A or item B,
Sorry.
then what you would find out is that you share that with one of the waiters, waitresses, and in dialoguing with the chef, because they have to dialogue with the chef. If it can be accommodated, they'll accommodate. But from our experiences, let me tell you, man, from our experiences, the chefs have been very accommodating. And let me tell you, man,
That's correct.
you have a chef known as Chef, what's his name?
Nigel.
Nigel.
Chef Michael.
We're talking about dinner here right now. When we talk about lunch, that's Chef Michael. And let me tell you, man, if you want to get an idea, so what Chef, not Michael, Nigel is like, just check back one of the videos that we did before.
Oh, yes,
about the food that we did. I think it's either number 4 or number 5. It's number 4.
Brata. Just watch it.
A Brata?
You allowed it.
Oh, so it's one of the 2 videos that name Brata, you hear? All right, lunch.
Okay, lunch was lunch. But we had to make something of the menu there because, you know, the Bahamian natives seem to eat quite a bit of pork. It would seem they love bacon and pork chops. And you know the conch have to come with it, yeah? Because conch, yeah.
National
Bahamian
dish.
and Turks, conch salad. But we didn't have that. We chose to have one of 2 things. We chose to have the Greek salad or the Caesar salad. But here was the trick with our salads now. There had to be no cheese and there had to be no vinegar. Okay? So most times when they served us the vegetables, it was just, some people call it bland tasting, but for us, it was good. You either added a little bit more onion or a little bit more olives, and you have your salad. And then now, for lunch, most days we had fish and the salad. My husband now enjoyed the veggie burgers. The veggie burgers were his child. It seemed as if they start all of them veggie burgers
No, the
just
first
for him
day,
one.
both of us had the fish
The first day.
and the chips.
Yes. Now let me tell you.
And the
about
second,
fish now. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. It is well prepared, well seasoned. But after I started craving more iron in my body because I'm used to eating like callaloo every morning and taking my supplements and everything, I had a craving for chicken bone. Lord have mercy, and then Chef Nigel fixed me up, you know. And then ever since then, when you go to the bar and grill, there is Jamaican spicy jerk man. That's what's on the menu outside. It's not man, you know, it's mon. Yes? So I would have that with the salad. So I didn't need to have the fries anymore, but I want to tell you, you could taste the mixtures of the flavors that was soaked into this chicken, and it was really done. Listen guys, this serving now. You know, sometimes people give you food and even when you're paying for it at some places, it just slap on and it just looks like, well, yeah, but I'm a kind of thing. The care that is taken in the presentation of the meals here from breakfast to lunch to dinner is really of a professional standard, right? And sometimes, especially for those people who love to eat plenty food in Jamaica, we would love to say you love to name wagga wagga. You want a hell of a plate or a huge plate with a whole heap on it. Let me tell you something. When you get your serving of food, you had to be greedy to overeat. I'm telling you, because it was always filling. Whatever was put in there, from the soup down to the main course, down to the dessert, it's always portion size.
stop,
to
stop,
fill you up.
stop, please stop.
Oh Lord.
Dessert was the bomb.
No, let me listen. I'm sorry. Let me get Bahamian on you. You ain't no dessert here, man.
Huh?
You see, he didn't understand. I think I just said. Yes. I could almost pass as a one-day Bahamian for a minute. Let's go.
So Anne-Marie, oh, hold on. So Anne-Marie now, when we go for lunch, Anne-Marie is a fish and chips woman.
Not chips, fish and salad.
Fish and salad woman. We both eat chips. Me, I am the burger man.
Veggie burger.
Veggie burger man. Because on day 2 after coming here, every lunch since then had to be burger. Veggie burger. And I am sometimes, when my tummy says be greedy today, I will take 2 burgers. Sometimes I'll take 1. And the truth is that if I wanted more, I could take more. But let's be honest, look at me. I couldn't manage more than 2. I really couldn't manage more than 2. Even when my mind said eat more, I couldn't manage more than 2. But having said that, the service is excellent. Believe you me, guys, the service is excellent. And we have to give kudos. We must give kudos to the chefs and the waiters and waitresses. They have been very patient and excellent, especially for persons like us whose diets are a bit different from the norm. All right? So, back to you.
All right, so I must tell you now about dinner. You order, and first of all, you have to reserve your time at the dinner table. Yes? And that I found was cool. And I want also to say to you that when we came down for dinner, you are seated. The wait is never long for you to place your order.
Not inordinately long. Sometimes you wait a little bit, but it's not inordinately long.
It's never long, because sometimes when you go, even to a Wendy's or wherever you go, the wait is longer in the line. This is service you're
Well, I don't go
getting.
Wendy's and stuff, so I
Okay,
won't know.
we don't go, but you see them lines, and when you go to Island Grill in Jamaica, sometimes you have to wait a little while. Let's be truthful.
Well, that's true. That's
Oh,
true. That's true. So let me
No.
come beside you.
oh, you're free. Come on over here, friend. So this is what happens now. When we come, we take a look at our first, you're seeing my natural hair. Yes, that's what it looks like with them sparkles of silvers in the front. Yes. So that matches that coconut thing in the back there. So lovely. Get back to the food. Amen. So dinner is usually a serving of fish for dating, whether it's a fillet like grouper or snapper. Sometimes it's grilled, sometimes it's oven roasted, all kinds of flavors. But let me tell you, sometimes I want to eat off his food, but I have to remember that I am too full.
Hold a second, guys. Hold a second, guys. This is not for you to see. Oops.
You're showing everybody the rooster in the corner. You couldn't
All right.
wait till I
We're back
get
together.
there.
We're back together.
All right. Now, dinner. Let's start from the salads. Tasty, enjoyable, leaves you wanting more, because we really enjoy salads. Salads
Every
we
day,
would have
every day,
every single
every
day.
day.
So coming here and getting that was an excellent soother to the mind, because we were worried about that part. All right. And then the main course was usually the fish, as I said before, and it was always tasty. I noticed though that most things here seem to have cheese in it. I'm not sure why. Probably it's the American Canadian flavor, or but when we ask for it not to have, it comes with additional uniqueness to it. So the flavor is somewhat different, but it is always well done.
That's true.
Don't it?
That's true.
Yeah, man. And it leaves your taste bud wishing that that will be the menu for tomorrow evening.
The only disappointment with this salad for me, I'll be very honest with you.
Is that your plate is small?
My plate is small.
I knew he was
That's
going
so
to
disappointing
say
because the salad tastes good. Right? I remember, our salad is without the other things that would have been added. So for you, you may even find your salad to be even tastier than ours.
That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. My favorite of the whole dinner time is usually the dessert. That's how I rate my chef. If the chef is able to make dessert that meets my palate, that chef can.
Chef, now worry yourself. You say food, we not talk about dessert. Dessert just go ping at the belly. Food, we go boom at the belly. Give you the strength, we go. You turn up, chef, you turn up. Don't worry about the dessert. You turn up.
Whether or not what we ate at dinner was good, the food, the quality of the food, it turned up, man. It exceptional. Me not lie you. I am so sorry. The quality of the food is excellent. There is no overuse of any flavor or anything like that. And how I can tell you that it is that good is because my stomach has a repulsion for like processed seasonings. And when I was able to come here and choose foods and eat, and my stomach, I did not have an issue with my stomach for the 2 weeks that we were here, then I know that the chef really took great care with what was put into the meals that we were served. All right? Now, what were my favorite desserts? I'm going to tell you. It's called
Yes.
chocolate mousse.
You sure that's the name?
It's called chocolate mousse, and sometimes it's called white chocolate mousse. I'm not sure why, but it's chocolate mousse.
Because the mousse said white.
Listen, I couldn't care less, but I love it bad.
You notice they didn't put one hand on it?
I,
One chocolate something on top of it?
no, they didn't put a horn on it. They just put a triangle of chocolate on the top, leave it.
Moose have horn. I'm sorry. Moose. Moose? What's the plural for moose?
I don't know. Make your new word. Go ahead, have fun.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, my husband's favorite was the chocolate.
What chocolate? It's carrot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oops, I'm sorry. You see it? I'm still talking about me. I love the chocolate because the less sugar that's in the chocolate is the more I enjoy. So when it is bitter, I enjoy that flavor. But my husband loved the carrot cake. Every evening this man ordered carrot cake, carrot cake, carrot cake. So you know, one evening I wanted to know what was in the carrot cake. So I asked for a taste. And when I taste the carrot cake, boy, I tell you, I had to taste a piece of his carrot cake every evening, even if he never tastes my dessert. You understand?
So you understand my problem? She tastes my carrot, I can't taste her mousse.
You choose not to taste the mousse. Sorry. No. Leave that alone. So, I like the chocolate cake though because it seemed to have a lot of nuts mixed into it and so on. And then on the top in the whipped cream that is served there, or the Cool Whip, they would stick some pecans inside. And I enjoyed eating out the pecans off of his.
So you like my nuts?
Right? I've always loved their nuts, boy.
We're
Just
talking
go
about
to
the carrot cake.
whether it is the mousse in the chocolate cake or whatever nuts in the chocolate bag. Nuts, yes.
Guys, that's just us. That's just us. We are crazy at times. You don't want to be in our rooms. You want to be in our rooms.
Lord.
But you realize that our craziness is not disgusting, it's not insultive, it's not what's the word? Naughty. I hope not. I hope not.
I am not speaking. I am
Right.
quiet.
But you can understand, we have been together for how long now?
Man, you asked me that? Really?
For 26 years.
Okay, all
All
right.
So there's this energy, this synergy that happens between us. And whether it's on the airplane or it's on a bus or it's in a car, and that's what keeps us going, right? And so we enjoyed the time here.
Yes.
We would have loved to have gone home earlier, but we thank God for the disappointments.
Yes, that's correct.
Disappointments was hard to swallow. I'll admit to you,
That
it was
is
very
correct
hard
too.
to swallow. But let me tell you, the staff, I don't know if they knew we were going having our disappointments. The management, I know Muna
Yes, that's her
has
name.
a
You got it
good
right.
idea as to what we were going through. And so from the general manager all the way down.
Yeah,
to the
man.
groundsmen.
They really
Listen to me,
put
guys.
everything into it
And
for
so-
us to enjoy ourselves. My one regret is that, you know, because of the conditions under which we came here, we weren't able to utilize the pool because all of our things were already gone ahead of us. So,
Right.
you know, you
Right,
couldn't
right.
enjoy that little part. But
Right.
you just pass and watch everybody else and say, you know what, boy, one next time.
So when you
One
hear
next
us say,
time.
Super Club Breezes Nassau is a place to be, it's not a joke. This is our personal experience,
All
and we are
right.
speaking from the sincerity of our heart.
Before this video ends, I'm sorry, I have to put this in there. I want to tell you this. A lot of persons may not want to travel because they think that the coronavirus will affect their stay. At this hotel, we've been here for 14 days now, 15 days, I'm sorry. And every single worker here has their mask on.
That's correct.
And we have to give them kudos for that, because some places you go, people don't want to wear their mask. But here, it gave us a degree of comfort in our minds, and even when they come to take your order at the table, they have their mask on, and you feel safe.
Right.
You understand me? And it's not an illusion. It's a policy here that you have to wear your mask, even as guests. I mean, mine is resting on my personal because I'm talking to you and there's nobody else here except my husband and I, right? But I want to tell you, they go through great lengths to ensure that you are safe, All right. So let me tell you something. To all the people who want to come to Super Clubs Breezes, whether it is just for lunch, dinner, a workshop, a holiday treat, a vacation, a wedding reception, whatever it is, remember me tell you, so the food, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up till it book.
So out of a rating of,
Master 100. And you can't say 120,
I was
so
about to say-
100,
I was about to
100,
say-
full 100, brother.
I was
Full,
about to say,
full
out of a rating of 1
100.
to 10.
Master God, full 10 if I saw you want
So
it.
if I were to say to you, say
Yes.
if you grade it, give it a letter grade, you say full 100 too.
Me that say A plus 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 plus.
It's that good.
Yes.
Believe you, it's that good. We all ask one request of you. You see, when you come, be respectful to the
Yes.
workers here.
Please.
Be kind. Sometimes
Can you
there-
take a pause on that? Let me tell you something.
so what I have to go through with.
The people here, when they're interacting with you, they are so polite and so well mannered. No, I have to talk this. The